Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, the 11th, March 11th, I believe. We are live, hopefully, if everything is going the way we hope it does. Hopefully, the sound and the, the picture are okay. We've had some storms out here today, and I guess we got more coming tomorrow. But so far, the internet has been okay today, so
Knock
hopefully it'll
on wood.
hold up for us. Huh?
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Charlie.
So things are going great over here. I just finished up my latest collaboration that you guys will hear about hopefully in the next few weeks. But this is one where myself and another YouTuber are both working on the same sign. So it's like I did half the work and he's going to do the other half of the work. I'm shipping it out tomorrow. But really happy with it so far. And I know the other YouTuber is going to do a great job because he does a beautiful job on all his stuff. So anyway, you guys will hear more about that in the coming weeks. Let's see, Saturday we're working on number 2 on our workshops, and those are going really, really well. Hoping for some nice weather so I can get outside. But anyway, what else? Videos have been great. The weather is still cold out here, or it was nice and then it chilled up again. But we were blessed yesterday. We had some visitors come by. John and Jennifer from Pennsylvania came by and spent a couple hours with us. We just had a blast with them. You guys will see them on a video coming up soon. But this is one of John's works of art that he made for Vicky. So he had sent me some. Yeah, he had sent me some stuff, but obviously John is becoming a great sign carver.
Hold on, I'm going to try to zoom in on it.
This thing just came out so cool. So we showed this on a video too that again you guys will see probably a week from tomorrow. But we had such a blast hanging out with them and kind of learning their history a little bit, and just super good folks. They're on vacation in Vegas, and so they rented a car and drove down and spent some time with us and brought this cool sign to Vicky. That's a Easter gift for her. And yeah, I was going to say that thing looked like it was cockeyed
Kind of
a little bit.
cattywampus, huh?
Yeah, we kind of had the Batman thing going there. But anyway, yeah, great things are happening. We've got just some cool projects coming up that you guys will see. We're working on, hopefully the weather will break here pretty soon and we'll get back on Vicky's table. Get that thing wrapped up, hopefully within the next few weeks if everything goes right. And anyway, I want to go over a couple things
I love
tonight.
my sign. It is cute. Frank says my sign is cute.
It is very cute, and that's all done. All that carving is done with the carving liner on the rabbit. Just really, really cool details on that. John is really a great
and
guy.
He hasn't been carving for very long.
No, this is like, I think he said this is like his 7th sign, his 6th or 7th sign. So he hasn't been carving that long, but he obviously has a knack for it. Really came out nice. Okay, so I've got a couple questions here, and these kinds of questions come up every once in a while. I have told you guys in the past, if you have a piece of artwork that you're kind of worried or wondering how to carve it, how to go about it, you can send it to me and I'll give you my my opinion on it. So here is one that Jason sent me, and he wanted to know how to carve it.
Carefully.
Yeah, so this is one of those deals, and I've said this, what?
Frank said if you would have had a class on site, you would have had an army to move Vicky's table.
Yeah. This is one of those deals that there's some stuff that translates well to layout for carving a sign. Some stuff does, some stuff doesn't. I always like to have single line drawings or clip art or something like that. This is more of a, and this is actually,
zoom in on that.
he already transferred this. You can see it's 4 different tiles. I think he used Rapid Resizer. But the problem with something like this, and this is what I advised him, the problem with something like this is you've got shading. You've got a lot of, I should have brought a pointer with me, I'm sorry.
Hold on, maybe I'll get you your
There's a lot of shading. This is almost like a photograph. It's not a photograph, but there's a lot of shading. It's not single line. It's not, clip art where you've got, the problems are going to be anytime you have shading like this, or, like around these feathers and, this kind of stuff. This indicates white feathers as a white stripe, and it just doesn't, this kind of, along with photographs, this just doesn't translate real well. So what I advised him is try to find an image like this on Google or vectorstock.com or whatever, but has this same kind of look to it, but make it clip art, line drawing.
Vector. Well, even Vector.
Yeah, even Vector gets kind of tricky sometimes. But when you've got stuff like this, it just becomes kind of a nightmare. You could do it, but it's just really tough. So what I suggested to him is go on Google and type in eagle flag wings or something, and see if you could find something else that would work for you that'd be easier to carve. I just did a real quick search, and I found this. And this now would be, super easy to carve. Well, it wouldn't be super easy to carve, but it would be much easier to figure out where all the lines are. So this is considered, clip art or line drawing. You might have to fake some lines in here, but all in all, there's really crisp lines, and it's the same type of thing, and this would translate much better over into carving a sign. So whenever you guys find artwork, what I would suggest is be sure that before you print it out, when you pick it, make sure that it's got distinct lines in it, so it becomes much more translatable to carving a wood sign. This other one just would be, you'd have more, corrections to make on there and drawing it in, then it would really be worth if you could get something that's got solid, crisp lines.
It's really weird because it keeps saying, like right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It says Tessa Mathis is watching. Charlie,
Wow.
I think you did a beautiful job on Tessa's sign. I love it. It really looks cute.
You guys have ponytail routing.
Ponytail, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You did a great job on that. And I'm sorry to hear about that chicken sign, kitchen. Sorry to hear about that, Charlie. On something like that, I've been stiffed before. For money, not in a long time on money, but I have been stiffed before, and I kind of look at it like karma comes around. So even though everybody knows what a great job you did on that sign, Charlie, this is kind of off the cuff.
He said you haven't heard half of it. They fired me yesterday.
Jeez. It all comes around, Charlie. You do the right thing, and the right thing is still always the right thing, even if it's the wrong people. It'll all work out, and you did the right thing, and you can hold your head up because you made them a great sign, and they don't deserve it.
Darren said, I landed a huge opportunity of making beard product organizers for a beard product company.
Yep.
With their logo carved in it this week. That's awesome.
I saw it, Darren. You guys, I hope you guys understand, I just don't spend a lot of time on Facebook these days. In fact, I don't spend a lot of time even on Instagram these days. We're so busy doing videos and projects and that kind of thing that I just don't spend a lot of time there. But I did see that, Darren. Fantastic, man. I'm super excited for you.
Charlie says, yeah, but every time I do that, my butt ends up with teeth marks in it. Okay, so I'm going to cut you off here just a minute. Frank posted on here, which I was going to talk about later, but hold on. Hey, minions and other carvers, let's keep Tessa in our prayers tomorrow. for a while thereafter. She's having back surgery tomorrow morning. So
Oh,
she
my
is having the
gosh.
back surgery. I will keep you guys all
Wow.
posted. I've got Nathan's phone number and everything, and he's got mine. Well, he'll keep me posted. So
Wow.
she is having surgery at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Got
so
you to fix some of those fracture
those
things going on.
compound fractures
Wow.
in her back.
Wow.
So.
We're praying for you, Tessa. Yeah, that's scary. And I saw Frank got a call from Brad and Diana.
Brad and Diana.
Yeah.
They are fun to talk
They
to.
are a blast. You know, Brad calls me every once in a while. He's been calling me for several years, and when we get to talking, man, we just go for a while. I don't even know what it costs him to do that, but Brad and Diana are such great people down in Australia. So I'm glad you had a good conversation with them, Frank. I love those people.
Josh Newton says, I landed a job doing coasters for my buddy's band.
Wow, fantastic. Look at all this business stuff going
awesome.
on. That's terrific. Great work. Good job, you guys. And Charlie, keep your head up, buddy. Things will work out. I'm sure of it. But that sign really came out
He
nice.
said he and Diana were such a blast to talk with. He said, yeah, we talked for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's Brad. He does
Yeah,
like to
that's
talk.
Brad. He's a talker.
But he's awesome.
Yeah,
And that Diana's
amazing
awesome.
guy, cool guy. All right, so anyway, that's my take on artwork. Look for stuff that translates well, and over a period of time, once you get more experience at it, you'll be able to recognize something that translates well and stuff that doesn't. The cool thing is there's a lot of technology now
Oh.
as compared to what it used to be back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Joshua, you can go to Facebook, and there's a Make a Wood Sign Minions page, and just ask to join, and we'll let you in.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so next question. I got a question from Bob. And this, for some of you, this might be redundant, but I know there's a lot of new people on here. And again, we'll be posting this on YouTube in a week or two. Did you have? Okay. And anyway, Bob says, I've been on eBay and there's a guy selling Marsh ink, Marsh stencil ink. Now, I remember you used to work with this ink some years back. Just wanted to know why you stopped using it. Well, frankly, I haven't stopped using it. So this is the Marsh ink that he's talking about, the Marsh ink, and this comes in different colors. This is what we used for decades, 30 years plus, and this is all we used for a long time. Then, several years ago, someone told us about this primer, and we started using this black primer. Now, one of the main reasons you see me using this more than this is because this is a little bit less expensive and it works identical as far as I can tell. I know there's some of you that still like the ink better. The one thing that I do like the ink better is the I stole the nozzle off. I stole the nozzle off that. Anyway, it's got a regular nozzle on it, whereas this has got the, the comes out 2 or 3 times faster. But they work, for me, for all intents and purposes, they work the same. And then another, so I haven't stopped using it. I just don't use it near as often. I seem to grab the primer more often than not. And it's a little bit cheaper and a little bit easier to get. And depending on where you buy it, it can be a lot cheaper. But, sometimes, on Amazon, you can see this stuff on Amazon, and they're trying to charge $12 a can or something. So you really have to be, smart about what you're paying for.
Shopper.
Yeah, you have to be smart about it. Now, another thing that I found, so I'm going to tell you about a video that you can go watch if you're not familiar with this stuff. The reason we use just certain kinds of spray is because if you don't, and you use just any old gloss black, it will tend to bleed into the grain of the board and soak in, and it really makes a mess. This is another primer. This is just a different version of the same primer. Did I put the label out there right? This you can find in automotive like parts houses, like O'Reilly's auto parts stores, or you can find it in the automotive section at Walmart. So this in the paint department, this you would find in the automotive section. Another thing that I have found that works, there's not a lot of, but chalkboard paint. This works really well too. Works basically the same as these. So that's another version. I don't know how expensive this is. I just picked this up at the local True Value. But it works really well. It's a flat black and it doesn't bleed. Again, you want to be careful. I think this has got a different kind of nozzle altogether. Yeah, that's got one of those nozzles on it, which is called a quick tip or something like that. So you have to be careful with it, but it comes out in a spray, more of like a mist. And then there's another type of spray that you can use, but if you use, whatever you use, make sure it's flat or it's matte finish. You'll see this is Spanish moss color, but they make it in black too. And it's got to say matte on it, matte or flat finish. Other than that, if you use a semi-gloss or a gloss, then you're probably going to have problems with bleeding and loading up on your discs or your belts. So Dad and I did a video about a year ago, and it's Senior Moments number 18. So I'll hold this up. Senior Moments number 18.
Set it up against the cans.
Well, I didn't know if the thumb would be in the way. Probably. Senior Moments number 18. And Dad and I go over the history of why we use what we have used through the years, and kind of go over a long version of what I've said here. But that's the video that I normally send people to when it comes to what do you use for a spray color or black spray. That is a video that really goes into a lot of detail of why of the do's and don'ts, and why we use some and why we don't use others. So Bob was just not, he wasn't aware that I still use the ink from time to time. I just don't use it as much. So anyway, that is that. Again, questions, let me know.
I'm sorry, I'm going to ask Tracy, what's wrong with Lori?
Yeah, she's going into the hospital.
I know,
Or she
she's
just got
in the
admitted to the hospital,
yeah.
right?
No, yeah, something about having oxygen and now she can breathe, or
Yeah, I saw that.
praying for her, but I'm not sure why.
I saw that on Facebook, and she has been. I think I saw a few days ago where she was having some issues. So we'll be praying for Lori, Tracy. Okay, sign carvers of the day. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Jack Durning. This is for his travel trailer for when they go camping.
Oh, COVID, pneumonia, the worst of it.
Wow.
Oh.
COVID and pneumonia?
Well, it's part of the pneumonia.
Yeah.
COVID is pneumonia.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope she's getting good care. I'm sure she is. I hope so. We're praying for you guys. Wow, lost my train of thought. Jack Durning for his travel trailer when he's camping, which I think is a great idea. If you guys do a lot of camping, and I know Frank does, I'm sure he has a sign that he hangs out front. That's a great market to sell signs, guys. Andy Earl, our buddy down in Alabama. So he did this sign as a raffle sign to benefit a non-profit no-kill shelter. Another terrific sign, Andy. Beautiful work, buddy. Love it. Great work. Tom Gent. So this is 6x11 cedar key holder, and he used the carving liner, the profile bit, and the 90.
What kind of wood is on that Jack's sign there? Any idea?
The Jack sign?
Jack's sign.
You know, it looks like, I really don't know. I think it's pine. It looks like one of those Douglas fir or pine rounds. That's what it looks like with a stain on it. That would be my guess. Jack didn't say, but my guess would be that that's probably one of those rounds with like a gun stock stain or something like that. That would be my guess. Anyway, great job, Tom. This thing is beautiful. I love that cedar color. Beautiful. So 6x11 key holder, carving liner profile bit, and the 90. Beautiful work, buddy. And this is Gareth Jukes from South Wales, UK. His niece really is into that show. I know our granddaughter is too, which I think every young girl is into those two guys.
Rachel's not that young, and she is too.
Oh, Rachel loves it too? Yeah. Yeah, that's super popular with the ladies. I've watched it a few times. It's okay. Huh?
I used to watch it, but
yeah, we don't have TV anymore, so anyway, great job, Gareth.
Lori got that original COVID, the one that first killed all the people.
Really?
So that's the one she's suffering with. Yeah, but that's all right.
Man.
In God's hands, she should be fine.
Yeah. Richard Durham, second sign ever, 20 inches by 36 inch pine, gun stock stain, and then he torched the background, which is interesting. So this is all gun stock stain on the surface, and then the background he kind of colored with a torch. Fascinating. Great job, man. Very creative, Richard. That's funny, Richard Durham. That was the name of my high school principal when I went to high school. Yeah, interesting. I don't think it's him though. Anyway, great job, Richard. Beautiful work, buddy. Nice stuff. Sign carvers of the day. So that is it, boys and girls. Tomorrow night we'll be live over on YouTube, Dad and I, and we'll be talking about some stuff. I got a couple special things I want to go over, and let's see. All of you, I want another big thank you to all of you premium members. You know, we've got a bunch of people that are premium members, and some of you send me lots of router bits to sharpen, but some of you don't, and I realize there's some of you out there that are just supporting us by being premium members, and you buy something every once in a while. And I just want to let you know how much we appreciate that. But anytime you guys, if you're premium members and you're hearing me, I don't want you guys to be premium members if you don't feel like you're getting a value out of it. If you want to support us that way, that's fantastic. That's awesome. But I just don't. I'm real cognizant of the fact that I don't want anybody to be a premium member unless you guys want to. If you guys have questions on it, let me know. But you just let me know, and I will go in and cancel your premium membership right away if that's what you want.
Darren Smith said, we appreciate all you do for us.
Thank you, Darren. We appreciate you guys. You guys support us so much, and we couldn't keep doing what we're doing without you guys' support. So thank you. Thank you so much. We absolutely love you guys.
Darren, Tracy says he's got a couple that he needs to send and have sharpened. Frank said, I got a batch to send. You just need to remember to ship them.
Yep. Get them to me, guys. I'll get them done and right back out for you. All right, boys and girls, anything I need to...
No, I just want to say, please remember Lori and Tessa in your prayers. Tessa's surgery is tomorrow, and I will give you an update tomorrow on YouTube Live. So.
Good. Yep. Tomorrow night, yeah. Should have some
Chris
notice
Wright
by
says,
then.
Thank you guys for all you do. I'm going to send it now. Don says Don and Darren both said they have something to send back too.
Good,
okay.
Good. I'll get them done for you. Thanks, guys. All right, we're gonna let you guys move on with your evening. We got stuff to do yet, and thanks so much for watching, guys. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow night over on YouTube.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.